Closed doors, I'm a fool for your love.
Everybody, it's Zach, aka Zach's Reviews. We're back again with another video. And before we get into today's topic of today's video, I would love it if you guys hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, like this video because that shows that you guys like my content and makes me want to keep dropping these bangers for you guys. But today's video is going to be about the Tom and Jerry movie. It's going to be my review. I saw this movie yesterday with my little brother. Me and him were going to do a review together, but he is so busy doing his own YouTube stuff because he does gaming on his channel. So I would be putting in the description what his gaming channel is because, you know, I'm so happy that I motivated him to follow his dreams of doing YouTube, and I'm so proud of him of what he's been able to achieve on his channel. So I would love it if you guys show him some love and support on his channel, and I'll be putting that in the description down below. But you know, but about this movie, literally, I'm just so happy that, you know, these companies, you know, came out with, you know, Disney Plus and, you know, HBO Max because, and, you know, Apple TV, because they're giving us options to watch these new movies in a safe environment, whether it be in your home if you feel comfortable with that, or being at the theater if your local theaters are open. And, you know, you know, I've done both. You know, in the beginning when, you know, New Mutants came out, and I think I also saw Tenet, you know, they were doing the right precautions, you know, so making sure people were okay if you go see movies at the theater. But, you know, I'm not sure, you know, with a lot of movies that are coming out now, I'm not sure if I really want to go see them in theaters or just see them safely in my home. I haven't had a problem yet at the theaters when I've went to the theaters that people not wearing their masks. You know, people have been doing the right, you know, measurements, you know, and so, you know, so we can go to the theater safely, you know, whether it be the workers or the just, just, you know, customers coming in, you know, I haven't had that problem. But, you know, I don't know, you know, things are getting crazier out there, but, you know, a lot of great things are happening as well with, you know, you know, they're coming out with a lot of antidotes and stuff for, you know, COVID, so, you know, things are looking up. But I'm not sure yet if I want to see Mortal Kombat or, you know, Godzilla in theaters yet. You know, I'm still trying to keep an eye on, you know, how everything is in the world, but I'm just so happy that they gave us this option. And, you know, when this movie got announced, you know, me and my brother were like, oh, this is so cool. You know, it has such a big cast with, you know, Chloe Grace Moretz and, you know, Michael Pena and, you know, Ken Jeong. Like, you know, me and my brother love Ken Jeong because literally he's in Community and he plays Chang, and me and him love Ken Jeong, bro. Like, he's so funny in Community. And, you know, I've just loved his work ever since. And, you know, Chloe Grace Moretz, I've been a big fan of her with, you know, Kick-Ass and all the other projects she's done. And, you know, I just missed how, you know, she wasn't in a lot of movies, and I'm finally happy, you know, she's back at it again. You know, she got this great role, and, you know, in the Tom and Jerry movie. And, you know, you know, and like like everything about this movie was phenomenal. Whether it be, you know, the comedy aspect, whether it be from the human side or from, you know, Tom and Jerry's side, it works so well, and it balances so well between, you know, the human aspect and, you know, the Tom and Jerry aspect. You know, it collides so well, you know, with the animated Tom and Jerry in the real world. And, you know, the premise of this movie is that, you know, Tom is, you know, wanting to be a famous, you know, piano player, and, you know, Jerry is just trying to find a place in New York where, you know, he can call his home. And they all end up coming across, you know, the hotel, which, you know, but before, you know, everybody pretty much connects at the hotel, where, you know, we see Chloe Grace Moretz's character. She literally is literally cannot, you know, find a job that she likes. You know, she loses her most recent job because, you know, I guess things weren't working out well. But the way that happens is that, of course, you know, Jerry, you know, comes across Tom in the park, you know, trying to make money to, I guess, get to, you know, get to, like, his career that he wants to have. And, you know, of course, you know, Jerry ruins it for Tom and ends up, you know, because Tom's trying to act like he's a blind piano player trying to get money. And, you know, Jerry's trying to dance, you know, while Tom's playing the piano, and ends up ruining it for Tom. And then, you know, of course, they end up start running and doing their, you know, cat and mouse chasing situation. And we end up running into, you know, Chloe Grace Moretz, and, you know, she's on her bike. You know, she has a job right now where she's delivering laundry or something, you know, I guess for her boss, because she's an assistant. But things don't go well, of course, because, you know, Tom runs into her, and, you know, just things end up not going her way. So she ends up getting fired, but she ends up coming across this hotel, which I guess she's come across before, because the doorman was like, oh, here for free food again. And when she comes in there, she sees this girl that has a briefcase, and I guess, she's, there for an interview. So she pretty much ends up acting like she works there, and says to the girl that's there for the interview, "Oh, you didn't get this job. Oh, this was a test. When when you walked into the door, this was a test and you failed," because she wanted a job, I guess. And pretty much, a whole bunch of people reviewed this movie, like, Chris Stuckman and everybody, and I'm a big fan of Chris Stuckman's reviews of his movie reviews and everything he does on his channel. And pretty much he was saying that, he didn't like that character because, she pretty much ruined it. You ruined, somebody's chance of getting a job, and, she pretty much, did fraud by taking someone's job application and did all these things, and, we're supposed to, really like this character. And the way I see it, because he said, kids are gonna watch this. What does that say? You have to lie and cheat your way to get to the top. In a way, he is correct, because the way I see it is that there's a good and bad side to this. The good side is not everybody's perfect, and everybody goes through things in life. And the way we see how her character, you can just see that, she nothing ever goes her way. And, we see how, of course she's going to take that as an advantage because she's down in the dumps and, she can't get a job. So, of course, she's going to take the opportunity to get that job. But the way I see it is that, at the end of this movie, she makes a big comeback and she turns everything around. And I really love that about it. It shows that, you don't start out perfect. You got to work through the hard times, and to get to the good times, you learn things. And it shows that, she learns to be a good person. And, she fixes that mistake and brings that girl back at the end of the movie, the one that was there originally for the job. And, we run into, Michael Pena, and he is the, I guess the assistant, manager sort of situation in a way. I guess he's the party planning of, and he's, a big deal around the hotel. And, they're hosting this big wedding of these two famous people. And pretty much, it's just mayhem. It's what you expect in this movie. Right away, there's a big wedding at the hotel. Tom, Jerry, tries, finding he makes a home there at the hotel. Chloe Grace Moretz's character gets hired there, and even though she's not, it's not her application, but they don't know that. And of course, she has to hire somebody to get the mouse. So, that's where Tom comes in. So it's one of those, it's a typical, a situation that, of course, you would expect to happen. But it was such a big blast of, the comedy, with Ken Jeong's character. He was super funny in this movie. He's always funny. And Michael Pena, I love his work in Ant-Man and the Ant-Man movies when he plays Luis. It just works so well. And we see so many characters from the old cartoon come back, and it's just so good. I'm just shocked that, a lot of people really didn't like this movie. It's nothing so many people compared it to the Smurfs. It's nothing like the Smurfs. If anything, this shows us that, how far CGI has come from, with the Looney Tunes movie. And it's my brother was almost they did this movie just to show how much CGI has come for, the Space Jam movie. And it's so correct in a way, because, I think they made this movie way before the Space Jam movie, and it's a little taste of what we're going to get in the Space Jam movie. And I'm just overall so excited to see, what's going to happen, going forward in CGI like this, because if we're going to keep making movies like this, it's so cool to see. And, I'm just so happy this movie worked, because, it means a lot to me. It's a big part of my childhood, me and my little brother's childhood. So I'm just really happy, it worked out so well. This was such a great movie, such a family-friendly movie, and, the jokes are funny. Yeah, they're quippy and they're campy, but it works so well because it's a cartoon in a sense. These are cartoon characters in the real world, and it works so well. I'd say out of all movies, that are like this, of a cartoon to the real world, this was, the best I've seen. I'm really happy that they nailed it. They literally nailed this movie. You see the moments with, Tom and Jerry, and, it reminds you of, when you were a kid watching cartoons, in the morning, eating cereal and just chilling out, and you loved these characters. And they brought so many, comedic moments from the cartoons to the movie. And it worked so well. There was one scene where Michael Pena's character literally had to walk the dog of the bride and the groom. I forget their name, but they're these two famous people, and they were literally they had the dog from Tom and Jerry, the cartoon, the big dog that Tom always has problems with. And it's so funny because Michael Pena's character was walking him, and like it was so funny because he doesn't like he doesn't like animals in the hotel. He pretty much was trying to sabotage the whole thing right when he got fired, essentially at one point, like when things didn't go his way. And it's just so funny because like he just was not having it with Chloe Grace Moretz's character, how he just didn't like her when like he felt suspicious of her, thinking oh my god, this doesn't seem right. You say like because on the application of the girl that that Chloe Grace Moretz's character got rid of, it said that she went to the same school, Cornell, as Michael Pena's character, and he was trying to make connections, and Chloe Grace Moretz's character didn't really understand what he was saying. She was trying to like say, oh yeah, I remember that person from college, but like he knew she was sus in a way. And like I just love how we just didn't like the cats and the dogs in the hotel. And he's like, "Am I the only one that thinks this is ridiculous? That you're hiring a cat and he's wearing a hat? Like, what is this?" And it was just so funny to me how he just did this. Like, he's such a funny person, and I just had an overall blast. This movie is literally a 10 out of 10. I really enjoyed it the entire time. There's messages here for kids that again, a lot of people don't start out perfect. Nobody's perfect. And to see someone make a comeback, and you really see that with their character. And you really see how, like, Tom and Jerry, of course, they hate each other at first. But, of course, in the end, there's always that love in a way that they have for each other. And, we really see that in the movie. And I just really enjoyed it. I would totally see this movie again. I mean, when it comes on DVD, I will most definitely buy this movie. I had a blast. Yeah, it was a long movie, I'm not going to lie. But, the comedy and everything was so worth it all throughout the movie. I really enjoyed it, but I cannot wait to hear what you guys think about this movie in the comments down below. Again, I really enjoyed this movie. I want to know if this gave you the kid flashbacks when you were younger, watching Tom and Jerry on Boomerang, and like if this just gave you flashbacks of when you were a kid and you just enjoyed the show. I loved the show when I was a kid, and they really paid homage to how good the show was. So I had a blast with this movie, and I'm just happy that they made this movie. I'm happy Tom and Jerry really got the love that they deserve. I'm happy they finally got a movie, set in the real world. I just really enjoyed it. I would love to see a movie with them, but actually Sonic, actually CGI'd in, not so much like a cartoon based in the real world. I would really want to see actual CGI of Tom and Jerry in the real world. I think that would be sick, and I think they could definitely pull it off. Because they pulled off Sonic very well, so I definitely think they could do this. Because of how far CGI has come. So, other than that, I hope it, but, other than that, I really enjoyed this movie, but I can't wait to hear what you guys think in the comments about this movie, about the CGI, about the storyline, about did you guys like this movie, or did you not like this movie? But again, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel, put in those notifications, like this video. Again, that shows me that you guys love my content. And it makes me just want to keep dropping these videos for you guys. I started, for people that have come across this channel, I started this channel to spread love and positivity and to spread my love for pop culture and cinema. And, and I started this channel to finally achieve my dreams. Because, I've always had this dream of, me doing YouTube and to really make a big mark on the world. And, whether it be to, motivate people or to just help the environment. And, I just said, what? I said one of these days, I said, what, I'm gonna do this, and I finally did it. I stopped making excuses for myself, and I finally am achieving my dream. I'm so happy with how far this channel has come, with everybody, the love and support I've got, from my subscribers, and from you guys, and in the comments, you guys have just shown so much love and support, and I love that. I'm really grateful that we've built this community of spreading love and positivity, and I just can't wait for this community to keep getting bigger and bigger, because it's a family. I consider you guys family. So I'm just so happy with how far this channel has, how far it's come, and it's getting bigger and bigger every day, and I'm super happy about that. That I have all you guys subscribing to the channel, wanting to share that same energy of following your dreams and talking about cinema and pop culture and just having a great time. That's why I'm here. If I can make someone's day a little bit better, while I'm following my dreams, and, I can, motivate someone to go follow their dreams, I'm totally there for it. I'm totally happy. That's why I'm here doing this for you guys. But without further ado, I'm going to end this video here. I hope everybody has a great day, a safe day. I'll see you guys next time. Peace. But also, before I leave, go check out my Etsy store at, etsy.com/shop/Zach Hensel. It's going to be in the description down below. Also, go follow me on Instagram, and, because I do a lot of I usually let you guys know before, like when big videos are coming on my channel of what's coming to the channel. Also, I also do it on here, but if you want to see what what I'm about, go check out my Instagram. But without further ado, I'm gonna end the video here. So I'll see you guys. I'll see you guys next time. So everybody have a great day, a safe day. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.